Hello, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. This video is going to be of help to you if you're thinking about getting involved in generating leads, if you're looking to possibly earn some extra money, or it might be that you're like me and you're looking to actually start and run an actual proper business, one which you can eventually do full time. I'm going to talk about how I actually get paid for my leads, and about obviously how I reach and come to these financial arrangements. Now, when you're obviously generating leads, the sole purpose for you as a canvasser, as a lead generating machine, if you like, is to earn as much money, as much revenue as you can from producing those leads. Now, if you've not been involved in lead generation before, I'm going to just cover some of the different ways which you can, if you like, negotiate to get paid for your leads. Now, the way you get paid will sometimes be dependent on the people that you're working for. It might be that they're not happy doing it a certain way, or it might be that you're trying to get them to do obviously what suits you. Ideally, you want to obviously do it as much as you can, obviously in your favour. Now, I'm going to assume that you're obviously generating leads, or you're going to start generating leads for, say, home improvement companies, people perhaps that want leads for their kitchen business, or it might be they want leads for like building or driveways, etc. I'm going to talk about what I do and about how I approach them, and obviously what arrangements I come to with them. Now, there's different ways you can get paid, and obviously I don't know obviously what might be best for you. It all depends on the job. There's different things that affect whether or not you even get paid. Now, it might be if you're first starting out that you decide to come to an agreement where you say to a particular company that you will get them leads for every you'll get them leads for, say, their obviously business, and you actually make an arrangement where you get paid if the salesman actually walks through the door and does his presentation for the product that obviously he's selling. So if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that that's how I started in the past. I used to get leads for major window companies, and they would pay me anything between 70, 80 and £90 for a confirmed appointment. Now, what that amounted to was me getting somebody that wanted windows or a conservatory and passing the details to this company, and then that company be allowed to send their guy around there and make the presentation. When I was getting paid then on that particular deal, it didn't matter to me whether the deal sold or not, because I was purely being paid for generating the inquiry, and the outcome of that inquiry had no basis on what I earned, because I'd made an arrangement where I was going to give them leads and they were going to pay me for the inquiries as long as that person got a quotation. Yeah. Now, the other way you can do it is what some people do, is that they come to an arrangement where they agree to a lesser amount of money for the lead. It might be that they say, for example, with windows, that they agree to say charging £50 for the lead, the appointment, but they also want 1 or 2% of the sale if the sale takes place. Yeah. So, it might be for, for simplicity's sake, you get a lead, you're getting £60 a lead and you're getting 1%, and a woman has a quote for windows and she buys £1,000 worth of windows. You'll get your £60 plus you'll get your 6%, your 60 quid, which is 6% of £1,000 on top. Now, so the first way is getting paid for your lead. The second way is getting paid as a lesser amount for your lead, and then obviously plus a small percentage on top. Or if you've got faith in the people that you're giving your leads to, and you know that obviously the guy that's doing the quoting is pretty good, you might be better to come to an arrangement where you get a percentage. Now this is what I do on all my jobs. On every single person I get leads for, they all pay me a percentage, and the money I earn is typically between 6 and 10% of the gross price of the job. So, you know, this can be fantastic. Obviously, when the guy that you're getting leads for, when the guy is selling and obviously doing the business, but obviously common sense would dictate that if the guy don't sell, you're not going to earn no money. So it's really for you to decide when you obviously enter into these agreements, what you think might work best for you. Some people like to know, have the peace of mind that if they get 10 leads, for example, and they all get a quote, that they know they're going to get their 60, their £70 a lead, they're going to get £700 at the end of the week. Some people prefer to know that, and this could be you, yeah. But it might be that you perhaps if you're with a company that have got quite a high value product, it might be that their typical order value is £5,000, for example. Well, if a typical order value is £5,000 and you're getting 6%, each sale is going to be worth £300 to you. So you need to weigh this up when you're entering into these agreements to obviously work out what's best for you. I would suggest when you're first starting out, when you're first, like, if you like, putting your toe in the water, to come to some arrangements with decent, reputable companies in your area, and say to them, I want to be paid upon the presentation of your product to my customer. Yeah. So as long as that person gets a quote, you get a fixed sum of money. At least then you know that you'll have the peace of mind of obviously getting that money, and you haven't got to worry about that deal selling. Yeah. Because it might be that product, that the person gets a quote and they decide that they want to do the job, but they don't want to do it for 2 or 3 months. Well, the trouble with that is you're waiting 2 or 3 months before you get your commission, because the deal is not sold until it's put in writing. So again, for me, for a big part of my career, I was getting paid lead money. It made no difference to me whether a job sold or not, because I was getting 70, 80, £90 for an inquiry, depending on what that inquiry was. I hope this has made you think a little bit about how you're going to get paid for your leads. That's the whole idea of this video. It's to explain the different payment methods that are obviously out there, and you need to put these to the different people that you're getting work for. And once you start getting going and you obviously start earning some money from these inquiries, it might be a good idea to obviously come to some arrangements where you get paid per lead as long as the person walks in the house. But also, if you start working and getting some work for other companies, to perhaps try it on a percentage basis and see how it works out for you. One thing I always say though, if you're involved in lead generation, is to make sure you keep on top of your leads, and you make sure that the people that you're getting work for are being honest with you and are paying you your dues, your money, if you like. Keep a track of your leads. Do random checks, phone call checks, to make sure that the leads are being covered, and you'll earn money at it. You will definitely earn money if you get them inquiries. Yeah, I hope this has helped. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. My whole channel is aimed at helping people to earn more money and to try and obviously help people improve their lifestyle. I do personal development. My whole, if you like I say, channel is aimed at helping normal working class people like myself. And I hope this video, if you do decide to get involved in lead generation, I hope it helps you to make sure you're being paid the right money. Yeah. And if a person starts messing your money about, you cut them off and you start getting leads for another company. Please please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it if you leave me a constructive comment, positive or negative. I always reply. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video, and I wish you every success in all your entrepreneurial endeavours. Thank you so much.